The dark activities of Maiden TV and the staff of this media outlet are being disseminated by certain circles in an attempt to whitewash its activities. Efforts are being made to distort and conceal the activities of this group, which acted in violation of Azerbaijani laws, as well as to portray themselves in front of others as being oppressed. This has become a cheap tool in the hands of foreign investors. Therefore, there is a necessity to bring new, undeniable, exposing facts to the public. Thus, the investigation around Maiden TV revealed that international money laundering mechanisms were used to illegally finance this media outlet. Maiden TV is financed by the German NGO Association for Democracy. The director of the said organization is Matthew Kasper, a US citizen born in Pennsylvania in 1992. He also heads Maiden TV. The funds allocated by donors, including organizations funded by the Armenian diaspora, were transferred to the accounts of the Association for Democracy and were used to finance Maiden TV through illegal money laundering schemes. Knowing that according to the laws of the Republic of Azerbaijan, grant projects and funds allocated on the basis of these projects must be registered with the relevant state institutions, the foreign coordinators in charge of Maiden TV, led by Matthew Kasper, organized the secret transfer of funds into the country. With the participation of Aynur Elgunesh, head of the Maiden TV representative office operating in Azerbaijan, trusted persons traveling abroad were selected, who on their return brought various amounts of foreign currency into the country without customs declaration. These funds were then used to realize the activities carried out in accordance with the objectives. For this purpose, Kasper formed a financial network with Elgunesh in Turkey and Georgia, which they used to transfer the funds. Aynur Elgunesh's friend Ulvia Mammadova was also involved in transferring funds allocated for Maiden TV from abroad to the country in cash. In October this year, Mammadova met Kasper in Istanbul and took 14,600 euros from him and gave it to Elgunesh. In addition, with Ulvia Mammadova's help, the grant funds of 18,000 euros presented by Kasper was smuggled into the country on November 28, 2024 by her niece Fidan Aliyeva, a student from Izmir, and Arda Dumanoglu, a student from Izmir, a citizen of the Republic of Turkey.
Həfidaş, mən dedim, elə mənim nömrəmdən yazıcı elə deyəsəm, hansı nömrəni qeyd etdin, keçsin oraya yazıcılar. İndi yazıb danışarsan özün vaxtı. Aynur'a da dedim, Aynur deyir ki, bəs narahat olmasın da, heç vaxt soruşmurlar, amma hər ehtimala. Özün bilsən də Aynur harda işləyir, ona görə istəmədilər, onun adına pul zat gəlsin, ona görə belə yazı qaçaq yollarla gətizdirir. Qulaq as, Atom bilməsin bu söhbətdə qəti şəkildə. Fərəh bilir, Fərəhə demişəm. Amma Atom qəti şəkildə bilməsin, yaxşı, qətiyyən. Mən elə heç dəfə gələndə elə gətirmişəm hardansa. Yəni biz Fərəhlə keçən dəfə gələndə də gətirdik Türkiyədən, başa düşdün? Kim olsa tanış bir iş, o tanış bir işlə güvənlikli adam. Xahiş edirlər, getirir. Həmin adam elə bir xaricdən getirir Türkiyəyə. Türkiyədən də tanış olanı da göndərirlər, belə, ona görə. Tema odur, əsli söhbətin. Amma sən bunu arda edəmədin, elə deyərsən ki, qardaşı göndərir. Maşın alacaq, don pulu, nə bilir, belə bir tema deyərsən, yaxşı. Əslində bu bilirsən nədir? Bu işin həqiqi hissəsi nədir? Prosto bura yazmaq istəməm deyə, çox danışmaq istəmirəm. Silərsən sonra mesajımı. Bunlar xaricdən maliyyələşirlər, başa düşdün. Bunları bank yolu ilə qadağa qoyublar da, xaricdən maliyyələşən media qurumları heç biri pulunu bank yolu ilə ala bilmir. Ona görə bunlar da maaşları zadı belə yollarla gətizdirirlər. Başa düşdün necə? Kim gəlir, getirir də. Kim gəlir, deyirlər, getirir, belə.
The illegal transfer of funds from Georgia was coordinated by Samadova Sevdavidadi, a Georgian citizen appointed as Maiden TV's representative in that country. From conversations held on the mobile application Slack, it appears that Aynur Elgunesh used the pseudonym Mary for the sake of anonymity, and Maiden TV head Matthew Kasper used the pseudonym Mert. The negotiations show that Kasper visited Turkey on November 24, 2024 to send grant funds cashed in Europe to Azerbaijan. In order to temporarily store the funds, Aynur Elgunesh organized a meeting between Kasper and his niece Naringul Kuduzadeh, born in 2004, who is studying in Ankara in the Bakşalievler settlement. In the following days, in case two reliable people were not found to visit Azerbaijan, the plan was to deliver the money to the country through Aynur Elgunesh's nieces, Naringul Kuduzadeh, who is studying in Ankara, and Joya Kuduzadeh, who was born in 2006. Thus, Elgunesh noted in the message, "My sister says that our girls can come for 2 to 3 days and come back again. If we don't find someone to pass the money with, they will come and go several times. They won't be noticed, they are studying, they have to fly back and forth alone." The traveling expenses of Elgunesh's nieces were expected to be covered by Matthew Kasper. On November 28, 2024, Aynur Elgunesh wrote a message to Matthew Kasper on Slack, informing him that Ahmed and his friend were coming to Berlin on December 8th and would be there for 4 days. To which Matthew Kasper replied to her, "Okay, let's talk about it over the phone." They later discussed the details of transferring grant funds from Europe to Azerbaijan through his acquaintance, photo reporter Ahmed Mukhtarov, whose visit to Berlin was scheduled for 8 December. It also became known that the solution of issues related to technical equipment at Maiden TV was carried out through Matthew Kasper. Aynur Elgunesh used to contact him if a member of staff needed any equipment. Last time, at the request of Natig Umudov, an employee of the media resource, he was given a high-quality camera for filming. In addition, Aynur Elgunesh wrote to Kasper, "Pino said she spoke to you in Belgrade and wants to change her computer. I said we'll talk in the new year." Maiden TV employee, journalist Aysel Umudova, whom they referred to as Pino for confidentiality purposes, reminding him of her request to change her computer during a staff event organized in Serbia in September this year. During Elgunesh's conversation with Matthew Kasper, Aynur Elgunesh reacted happily to the news of a new donor, making no secret of her joy at finding an additional source of funding for Maiden TV. The investigation also revealed that once a year, Maiden TV employees organize meetings in different foreign countries. These meetings are attended by the head of the media outlet, as well as employees of the representative offices located in other countries. The last such meeting was held on October 16, 2024 in Belgrade, Serbia. Of course, all expenses were borne by the customers. The correspondence between Kasper and Elgunesh shows that the donors identified topics of interest in advance and required Maiden TV staff to prepare materials according to the plan.
Salam Nemka. Bu arada eğer sen İngiliz dilinde cevap vermek istəyirsən, mən cavablarına baxıb grammar falan şeyler varsa onları yəni baxa bilirəm, kontrol edə bilirəm. Sən yəni sadəcə göndər mənə. Bu axşam baxmam olar, sabah səhərdən, yəni çıxmazdan əvvəl də eləyə bilirəm. Sonra da yolda olacağam. Ona görə amma yenə də mola verəcəm, yəni zaten kısadır. Ona göre dediğim kimi yani. Ama Azerice'de eləyəcəksənsə, o zaman mənlik değil.
Analysis shows that they were interested in the following topics: presenting minor social problems as discontent of the population, creating an image of discontented citizens, alleged ethnic cleansing of Armenians in Karabakh, violation of LGBT rights, raising topics related to ecology during COP29, and so on. We would like to remind you that during the COP29, the wife of Raman Diko, cooperating with Maiden TV, journalist of this media resource, Ataj Taptik, failing to find a negative topic suitable for the task, helped to hold a solitary action of Cameron Mamadli, who pretended to be an animal rights defender and with whom Ataj had an affair. Later, the material prepared on this subject was broadcasted on Maiden TV. Of course, this in quotes favor of his did not go unrewarded. On December 5, 2024, the donor organization People in Need transferred $1854 to Cameron Mamadli through the Zolotaya Corona money transfer service. There is one thing we would like to ask. Who is Orkun Mamadov? Who has been working at Maiden TV for almost 10 years and has been in charge of the provocative news policy of this channel? And to what extent is he a liar and an enemy of Azerbaijan? The expressions used by Orkun in his interview to a well-known German media outlet reveal the nature and motives of hostility not only of himself, but also of Maiden TV towards Azerbaijan as a whole.
I am Orkun Mamad. I have been working at Maiden TV for almost 10 years. The biggest paradox was that last year, pro-Azerbaijani eco-activists held protests in Nagorno-Karabakh. What did they actually do? They blocked the only road linking Nagorno-Karabakh to Armenia so that no more cars could pass through it, nor could they bring food to the 100,000 Armenians who were cut off from the outside world. Azerbaijan, under the pretext of protecting the environment, suddenly started a war. And on one bad day, they simply expelled the Armenians. This happened against the backdrop of an environmental protest by pro-government activists.
Once again, we appeal to those who are disillusioned with their country and rely on foreign circles to learn lessons from the systematic measures taken. Be sure that no external force will be able to realize different scenarios in Azerbaijan in its own interests. And most importantly, be sure that the Azerbaijani state knows everything and sees everything.